Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. Welcome to my 2022-2023 Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog Walkthrough. In this walkthrough, I'm going to go through the catalog page by page. So what I want to do right now is open up the catalog just randomly and see just where if my tripod is at the right height. Because when you're going live and you take like a thumbnail picture, you can't actually preview what people see. So let me raise this up. We raise you up. All right. I'm just singing because I'm so excited. All right. There we go. That's the right height. Now what I'm going to do is during the course of this walkthrough, I'm going to grab products that I was able to pre-order. One of the many, many perks of being a demonstrator is being able to pre-order products before others. And we couldn't pre-order everything, but I did get lots of packs of paper that I could pre-order. If you're interested in trying out all the paper, let me just say that first. That's back here. Somewhere. Okay, all this paper. Well, not all the paper. I can't. You got to be careful with the word all. As many as possible. So like 10 different papers. If you want to sample 10 different papers with my Designer Series Paper Share, you can join in my Designer Series Paper Share. Then I have a little deluxe add-on where I'm going to add on some specialty papers and some of the host-only papers and some fancy schmancy papers. So if you want to get involved in that paper share or the cardstock share, the links are in the description of this video. Without further ado, please say hi as you come in and let's just jump right into this. So this went live May 3rd and I've already sent out a newsletter. If you didn't get that, just go to the link to my store, right? And then there's a place to sign up for the newsletter. That's how you'll get notified of specials. Like right now, there's a great sign-up special for joining my Stampin' Up! Team. I outlined it in the newsletter. I'll try to say a little bit about it during this broadcast here. So just, I can't do everything at the same time, so I'll do a separate video on the startup special. One of the things that you can tell about this catalog is that they're really focusing heavily on this Hues of Happiness, and we're going to get to that. It's right here in the background. I've already done a video on it on my YouTube channel, so we can check that out. I've done videos on many of these things already, including unboxing videos when I shared my products in greater detail. So we have a table of contents. There's a page describing just what we do and kind of like the different product lines we have and things like that. Like it talks about what you're going to see in the catalog and the kits and stuff. All right, let's just jump in. One of the best things about Stampin' Up! Is our color coordination. So it does get into the coordination, right, with the different suites of products, which is really nice, and how the colors coordinate together, different color collections, different color families, we can call them. We have a Paper Pumpkin subscription. I just did a very long video on the 21 projects you can create with it was called Change is Beautiful Kit. So check out all the Paper Pumpkin videos I do on my YouTube channel. That's a separate thing, subscription based. Now this one here, the Kids Collection, you can get these if you're not like the type of person that likes, if you don't like surprises, let's put it this way. This one is a surprise, the subscription service, this Paper Pumpkin subscription. You can subscribe. There's a link in the description of this video, or when you go to my website, there'll be a link to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. So what that is you get a box of crafty goodness in the mail each month. It's really fun, and you never know what you're going to get. It's a surprise. I give you a little hint. Like next month, it's the In Color kit. Now, unlike the Paper Pumpkin subscriptions, this Kids Collection is you know what you're going to get. You can go on my website now, and you can see this Kids Collection. There's a Robot Buddies, a kids kit. There's this packaging party kit here. There's a new thank you card kit, a Notes of Kindness card kit, which I opened recently. Let me see if it's in reaching distance here. I'm not sure if this is it because I only opened it and didn't get to finish doing anything else with it. Nope, this is Robot Buddies, but this is good to show you. So I didn't get to even work with this yet, but I did unbox it in one of my videos. So this is what a kit looks like, Robot Buddies. And kit collections have a Stampin' block, stamps. This one happens to have 2 ink spots. I need to bring this tomorrow, actually. I'm going to remember to bring this because some kids are doing this with me. Okay, I'm putting this, because I need to remember to get the bigger inks. Oh, so cute. And there's cards and there's little things. All right, so without getting too far into kits, that's just a box of crafty goodness that you know what you're going to get in a kits collection, as opposed to a paper pumpkin kit. All right, now let's keep moving on. We're moving on to the Tea Boutique. The Tea Boutique is a suite. Every time you see me open a pack of designer series paper, you're going to see, except for the Daydream, or I think it's called Afternoon Daydream, that one's a host-only paper. Every time you see me show you paper, it's because it's part of a suite. The name of the suite is always the name of the paper. Then the products work around the suite. So this is going to be, after I do Waves of Inspiration this month, which is my May workshop. I always do a long workshop series on YouTube. I'll give you a sneak peek of what we did in part 1 of Waves of Inspiration. When I'm done that, at the end of this month or June, it'll be, I'm sending them out this month, I should say, the kits for Tea Boutique. And then in June, we're gonna focus, delve deeply into Tea Boutique, making many 3D projects. Okay, so when you get in to this video, just say hello, and I'm just gonna make this casual and just kind of show you products as we go through the walkthrough. So this is the Tea Boutique. What's really great about me focusing on this is that it's featuring the new in colors. So that's what I really like about the Tea Boutique. So I'm able to, when I make these kits, I'm really excited about making the kits. I'm including shimmer paper in the kits. That's in color shimmer paper. It has this like really cool glimmer. In fact, I have it right here. I'm going to show you that. Let me flip this around. Okay, I can open this when I get to the page where it's in the catalog, but this is the shimmer paper. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. I can do lots of 3D items with the tea theme, and we can just have so much fun with the stamp set and the dies that go with it. So that's the paper. It's called Tea Boutique. Now our suites have different things in them, and our suites consist of usually 4 different items. There's a bundle, which would be 2 items, but you can purchase it together as a bundle and save 10% when you purchase items as a bundle. So you get the stamp set and the dies. So I recommend this. Now, when I do my workshops, I don't sell you the bundle. You have to get the items to use in my workshops as far as the non-consumable items at paperchef.stampinup.net, and you get the dies, okay, and the stamp set. Now, I send consumable items used to create the projects I'm sharing. And of course, I always sneak in some extra things in there too, not just consumable items. Sorry, I'm running out of room here. I got to grab this stamp set. Okay, so this is the cup of tea. It is a photopolymer. Okay, now I'm going to show you the projects. I created a couple projects. I'm not sure if I used the sentiment from here, or I think I used the sentiment from something else. Because I don't think I had this yet when I started making my projects. So this is what we're using, focus on our workshop. We'll be delving deeply into the dies. All right, I love the little lemon slice. Let's just leave those open so you have something to look at while I show you my little things I made with Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. I'm going to be doing that throughout this video. I have different projects that I've been working on. So this is something that we're going to make. And in your kit, well, you already know how to make this if you've been watching my YouTube channel. I've shown how to make this many times. We're going to make it manually. And if you take my ScanNCut boxes and envelopes course, it could be in a different course. But I definitely showed you how to make this using your ScanNCut as well. But we're going to make this using the score lines, this box. So you'll be making that. And this is just something I made with the Tea Boutique as well. And also the Ladybug, which is in the catalog. Hello Ladybug bundle, which is in the mini catalog now. But this is that pretty paper, Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. And then I also used, for these samples here, these are the new in color paper. Part of the new starter kit special is that you get in color paper, in color cardstock, in color inks, and I'll try to talk about that throughout this walkthrough. So exciting. All right, so that's the Tea Boutique bundle, and I showed you the paper. Now, this is the twine, which I'll talk about again when we get to later, but this is going to be included in, I'm going to be including some twine in your kits because I think that'll be good for hanging off the little tea bag end. You know, so you put the little cup and you have this little thing hanging out of your cup, and I think the twine will look good for that. I've already played with the paper, just so you know. ScanNCut users, which a lot of you are when you watch my channel, and look how cute they cut out. Okay, so when we don't have dies for things, we can use our ScanNCut to cut out shapes. I'm not sending you these in your kit because the actual workshop is only going to be based on the dies in the stamp set. But if you have a ScanNCut, it's like bonus, right? And then these are the little cards and envelopes. I'll be sending you one of each of these in the kit. Now, I don't have that kit advertised yet, but like I said, I do have a designer series paper share going on and a cardstock share. I can't advertise for this kit yet because I just can juggling too many things right now. This is my favorite of the new in colors. Okay, so what I just showed you are the 5 types of little cards and envelopes that go with Tea Boutique. They are focusing on our in colors: Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, my favorite, Tahitian Tide. Such a great color. And then Starry Sky. There's a lot of blues in this one. And Orchid Oasis. So the Starry Sky is going to be the focus of this other paper back here that I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, I have a pack of that. All right, so let's just move along. I am over the moon with some of these products. All right, so that's the Tea Boutique Suite. And now I'm not stopping like for a long time on other pages, just whizzing through because I don't have all these other items. But we're going to show you when I do have things. All right, so let's see who has jumped on in to say hello. Kathy S. was here before I was here at the beginning, waiting for me here. And she ordered her piggy set yesterday. Oh, I already ordered the piggy set too. That was my first order. Yay. The piggies, it's going to go with this little piggy, the retired set, but there's a birthday piggy now. Yay. I think that's my favorite thing in the catalog. We'll be playing with that as soon as I get it. Hi, Kathy. Yes, I love the new catalog too. And Frida, hello. And thank you for your order. And from Pennsylvania. I didn't forget about you. I just haven't even had a chance to thank you on the email yet. But anyway, this is neat. This set here, by the way, it's called Sending Smiles. And look at these really cool dies with that you can do a background. So you're going to stamp the word sending, and then there's this really cool die that does like a silhouette around the word sending. And then this is a returning favorite. So here's something to look at when I'm showing you the catalog. Look for the N. It means that there's a new item. Yay! Okay, Bottled with Happiness. Some of us have had this for a while because we attended this on tour event online, and they sent us each a stamp set. So 1/4 of the people got this one. I didn't get this one. I got another one that I'll show you some samples of. So it's called Bottled Happiness Bundle. The neat thing about the Bottled Happiness Bundle, or Bottled Happiness group here, is there's these little vintage bottle shaker domes. So my grandfather used to make ships in a bottle. Kind of reminds me of this little, but he like sideways, like an actual bottle, and he built a little ship inside. So it was his hobby, paper ships. It was really neat. So this is really neat to put stuff in this little bottles. And then I think that's going to be fun for Halloween, especially too, like little potions and things. This Celebrating You has lots of great sentiments on it. Here's the one I got. It's called Good Feelings. So when many people were getting this Bottled Happiness sent to them, I got this one sent to me, Good Feelings. So I did a video on it as soon as I got it. Of course, I did a video, and I showed you. This was a homemade stencil. And what was fun about my homemade stencil, I did in a different video, is now there's a stamp that I think I'm going to order next time I order something. There's a sun background stamp. So although I taught you how to make a stencil, that's great. It's still great to know how to make a stencil with your ScanNCut. But now there's a stamp to make your own sun background. Pretty cool. So that is what we made with this Good Feelings. This is that Oceans paper that recently, it was like in a special collection. So I love giant stamps like this, sending sunshine and good feelings your way. Okay, so these are just some examples of what I made with the sentiments from this, sending good feelings. So after I get that sun background stamp, I'm going to be able to do this type of thing. And there's also some new masks that are coming out. Yay! So love all that stuff. Let's move this over here. All right, Sweetest Cherries. Seems like we have recurring themes of fruits a lot coming back, which I love. All right, so Kathy is joining us from Nebraska. I said hi, Kathy. Frida in Texas. Okay. So good, you got Tea Boutique, Anne. That is great because now I haven't even really seen what you ordered yet because I haven't been able to open those messages, but now you're ready for that workshop series. You already have what you need, and I'll be delving deep into it. So Katie's having fun watching. She hasn't come on in a while. That's good. Marilyn's here from Pennsylvania. A lot of us are talking about those piggies. Yay. All right, now this one is like an old-time radio breaking news. That's kind of neat, right? So it's like breaking news. Or no, it's not old-time radio. It looks like a newspaper. It's breaking news like a newspaper. I thought it was a radio at first. It's actually a newspaper. You put breaking news. You put like little things here. Headlines. So that's nice. That's going to be nice. This one here, Daffodil Daydream, I've made a lot of Mother's Day and Easter cards with it. It's a returning favorite. I just had it out because I was just working with some Mother's Day cards. So this is a returning favorite from the mini catalog. This one's a returning from last year's catalog. It's very popular. So only the N for the new thing. So you'll get to see what is new. Like this one is coming back. Friends are like seashells. Now, although the paper retired, there's lots of stuff to go with this still. There's that embossing folder. That's really cool, and you can put like the pearl paper in it and make these really cool, like you can stamp and emboss and die cut out the shells. So I think this is going to be really timeless, this kind of set, and I'm glad it's come back. Yeah, breaking news is very clever and original. I really didn't notice it now until I walked through it. So now I kind of want it because honestly, I thought it was a radio. I don't know why I thought it was one of those old time radios when I saw it, when I would look through it. So this is one of the reasons I like going through this catalog with you is because I noticed different things. And now it's like, oh, I like a little newspaper because then you can put your own headlines on the newspaper. Or like, you could be like, Sarah's turning 50, right? You could put like the headline of different things, your own headlines in the newspaper. Anyway, this is neat, Paradise Palms. This is another sort of scene builder stamp set. I like scene builders. This, I believe, was in the mini catalog, and it was in a lot of the slimline card examples. All right. This one is Lovely in Linen. So this is the next suite. I don't have this yet. I don't plan on getting it. You already know why I don't plan on getting it, probably. But it's just I do love flowers that are my colors. Like this one here is the Brights collection. So these flowers, I did get the paper. This paper I'm only going to get for the Designer Series Paper Share probably, but not for myself because they're not although they're a lot of flowers, which are cute, this is cute flowers, they're just not my colors. So here you got, Sweet Sorbet is cute, right? But you got Sweet Sorbet, Pale Papaya, Soft Succulent, Evening Evergreen, Night and Navy. So they're cool, a very cool color combination. And it's going to be a really cool bundle, and I love that it goes with this punch. So I'll probably do want to get the punch. That's one thing. If I was going to get it, I would get it because of this punch and this way to do sentiments, and I love punches. But the flower is not going to need any coloring, so that's going to be simple. I know that it's going to be a popular suite. Okay, this one, Go To Greetings. Look how many greetings are on this one. And look at the way they mix the fonts. I love that. So you have your elegant font, you have your little cutesy, and then your little tiny line font. And then look at this. All these examples with tag dies and different examples. Flowering Tulips is a returning product. All right. Amazing Year. I didn't think I noticed that one before either. Probably because one of the first reactions I had when I opened the catalog is, wow, there's so many flowers, right? So I didn't get as many floral sets. I did get a few stamp sets, but not, I think I got more the sort of the whimsical things. So this was one of the things I'm going to show you. It's kind of nature. I'm more into the nature things, so I'll show you these, but not really as much as the cutesy flower things. All right. This one's been around for years, Painted Poppies. I'm surprised at how long that's been around. And then there's a new host set that I'm going to get this to give as a prize that you can get when your order is in them out. Because I think this is going to be popular, the Guarding Grandeur. And it's saying that, look, host rewards. You get it with host rewards. And look how well it coordinates with Painted Poppies. which is one of the all-time best things I've ever sold. I mean, I think a few years ago, like everybody bought that. Everybody but me. I think I still don't have it, but it's very beautiful. All right, here's the ladybugs. Oh, I love the ladybugs. This is back again. Both this double page spread is full of cuteness. Super, super cute. Okay, Sweet Songbirds, I have that. Actually, I'm not actually going to keep it. This Sandra, who might be coming on the live soon, she's my team member. She just won this as a prize. So I'm not actually going to keep this, but I'll probably get it again later because I have to pace myself. But check out this. Oh my goodness, it's photopolymer. Look at the little basket and the birds, and it's so cute, right? So the reason it's nice to have photopolymer, and I like to show you the style of the stamp set, is then you can do the two-step stamping. You can stamp your background, right? Then you can stamp the inside of the bird, and you have the little pieces that go inside the bird with different colors. And then you can overlay them so they line up. So I got to keep this out to remember to send that prize. All right, this one, Hello Ladybug, I just showed you a couple minutes ago, but it's always good to see it in context. So this is, I did a video recently on my YouTube channel, and everything I'm pretty much showing you was a whole entire tutorial. So when I showed you this, it was a whole tutorial. When I'm showing you this, it was a whole tutorial. I'm just giving you now the sample we made. In that tutorial, if you want to go back on YouTube and look, it's called How to Make Hershey Nugget Treats. And I showed you how to make the in-color Hershey Nugget Treats. This one's waiting on a topper, but see, I made them. These are what I give to customer appreciation and things. So it says Hershey Nuggets with almonds. And it focuses on the 5 new ink colors. So that's what you can do with your Ladybug bundle. But, I mean, that's just one of the many things you can do, is make ink color ladybugs. But if you want to use black and red, right? Black and red is cute with this. I love this, and this bundle is super cute. So those flowers are going to be great for summer theme birthdays. Oh yeah, definitely all that flowers. Yep, I'm always a little behind on my comments, but yes, thank you, Laurie. She's saying those are pretty, and yes, punches are just so easy to use. Right, I agree. Kathy and Frida, I agree. Okay, so Simply Succulents, this is a returning one. Cute, cute. This one, returning, it's a perpetual calendar, so meaning you can, depending on how you line this up with the days of the top and how you line up the numbers, then you can get any month. And then what you do is you highlight one of the numbers, and then somebody, like on their birthday, you could highlight the number. It's really nice. This one, or it's good for just journaling in general. Okay, framed occasions. The reason I bought this, I'm probably going to offer it as one of my prizes, and then I'm going to get it again. The reason I got it, I don't think I'm going to use it right now, is what I'm saying, but I did love it, is because it says it coordinates with beautiful shapes, dies. Now, if you recall, I just did about 12 projects using the Hello Beautiful bundle, which is returning, and it's coming up in one of these pages. Okay, this is Mary Nell's prize, which I haven't sent yet. Mary, I'm still waiting on you to pick your team prize. She won a prize for the workshop. She got a box of the crafty goodness that I made in the Hello Beautiful workshop series. Okay, so she got second place prize. I did give out all the other prizes already. But anyway, these shapes dies from the Hello Beautiful bundle, they coordinate with this stamp set. So I was like, oh, I got to get that because I've done so much with the Hello Beautiful. That why not get this, because I've already invested in the dies, and then it will already coordinate with that. So that's what I thought would be, and then I just like the sentiments. But like I said, sometimes I give things out as prizes and then get back to it later. I just get another one later for myself. All right, okay, let me show you this, a little cheesy. There's something called Mischievous Mice, and I thought that would go good with that. Let me find the Mischievous Mice. This is a current host code stamp set. Right, and it's something that you can get until June 30th in the mini catalog. So I thought, wow, this cheese with the mice in it, and it says "Say Cheese," and I just thought these would be cute, you know. It might sound a little cheesy, but I think you're great, and you could put even the mouse in there, and then you could put "Say Cheese" on the inside. So these two would go really cute together, I think. this set and that. So it's on my list. Plus, I like wine. And, of course, you can color wine bottles really easily, or wine glasses really easy. Now this, I couldn't believe this, that I missed this the first time. And I didn't order it. So now I need to order it because look what it is. You guys know I'm always talking about bucket of crafty goodness. This is a bucket of crafty goodness. Look at the little craft supplies that you can put in the bucket. And you might call it a basket of crafty goodness, but I'm calling it a bucket of crafty goodness. I'm going to just bring this up closer because you might not have noticed this. I only noticed it like just now, and I was like, how did I totally miss this? This kitty is adorable. But look at this cute little bucket to color, and then you can put a bucket of apples, or I'm going to say, it's called a basket because the name is called Cheerful Basket Bundle. I mean, you could do hearts for Valentine's Day. And this little, I just think this is going to be great to put this little basket or bucket, right, with the little craft supplies that you color with the blends. And you fill my day with happiness. Because who is not happy when they get new craft supplies? I know I am. That'll be cute on the front of boxes and cards and everything. Here's some samples of it over here. Inspired by you. I mean, look at that. I don't know how I totally missed this entire spread. I missed this. I missed that. You know what? I probably skipped the page because I saw the sunflowers that have been around forever, a few years now. And I was probably like, oh, more flowers, da, 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 and I flipped it. And then later I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a basket of crafts. How cute. So I didn't get the Sweet Yet Butterfly Kisses because I'm kind of on the fence about the strangeness of these butterflies. But I just think it's going to be so fun for kids and so great to read. They're such easy sentiments to read and easy to stamp, right? So I'm just thinking that the butterflies are a little wonky. That is a wonky butterfly, especially when we have Butterfly Brilliance, right? Which I did a whole workshop series last summer on Butterfly Brilliance bundle that's with the dies and stamps, and those are like really elegant butterflies. And the ones that were just in the paper pumpkin kit are really elegant. Now these are cute for layering, and it's going to be cute. I'm just not sure about the shapes of them, but I do love the paper, and I'm going to stock up on cute paper because I love the colors. Look at that. Has Parakeet Party, the new color. I love the colors and the color combination. So this is a suite of products called the Butterfly Kisses, and that will be included. That paper will be included in the Designer Series paper share. All right, now this one is full. It's called Charming Sentiments Bundle. It's super for all the different sentiments, and it's, if you like to have dies for your sentiments, aren't too intricate, it's just more of just cutting around the edges of your sentiments without having to use scissors, or maybe you don't have a ScanNCut or something and you want to get really precise in cutting out your sentiments. This is going to make your life so easy having this beautiful set of dies. Now these dies are easier to see when I get to the back of the catalog, because this is kind of hard to see there. It'll say, see this on page 161. So you get a better view of the die bundles. Now, when you see that something is 10% off, here, just another thing to point out in the catalog, is that's because it's the first time it's offered as a bundle. If this carries over because it's very popular, like whatever, this one here, this here is a good example, Art Gallery. It's carrying over from before. It has a set of dies with it, but you don't save 10% when you purchase this with the art or the floral gallery dies. You wouldn't save 10% because it's not the first time we offer it. So make sure if you ever want to get those bundles, you get them the first time we offer it, so you save the 10%. Biggest Wish, great sentiments on this one. Vintage bathing suits. They're okay. They're cute. I mean, they're cute vintage bathing suits. I do have some paper that kind of reminds me of something that would go with that. Little beach things. And then this one, Simply Fabulous. Love the sentiments on that one. And when I do use flowers, I like this kind of flowers. Just where I'm going clunk, 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 all over the back of the paper. This is my kind of card here. Just taking a card and just with flowers all around the outsides. Not that I don't mind coloring them, but I really think that that is an easy background stamp. All right, this is Peaceful Deers returning from our holiday catalog. I'm glad it's returning because I have a punch, and many of you have a punch probably. And there was celebration, a punch to punch out this deer. It punches out this deer and this deer. And there was a celebration paper, which the deer punch also punched out, and it was very nice. I think I still have some from last celebration. The next celebration we're going to have is this summer, and then you can hopefully get some new papers, and maybe they'll come out with a new paper that goes with the deer again. Wouldn't that be nice? But I doubt it because we had it last year. Anyway, so in each annual catalog, there's just a couple holiday things. So if you're thinking trimming the tree's nice and peaceful deer's nice, and there's another couple I'll show you. Here's a couple returning items. Christmas season is beautiful, and Christmas to remember. I've done a lot with this one last year, and this is our new die, little cracker box dies, cracker and treat box die. Anyway, if you like all these holiday items, but you're like, well, that's all there is, don't worry. We have a whole holiday catalog coming out. The July to December mini catalog is full of holiday items, so you don't have to worry. And I've done a lot with these pine needle dies. I'm glad because I invested those all last year, and I really want to make some more projects with them, so I'm glad they're returning. This is cute. I love it. Happy Forest Friends. I didn't get it yet because I have, as you know, many, many animals and many cute things. And I'm waiting to see, the paper and see what some people come up with for this. I know some of my team members are loving this. And so I can't wait to, maybe I'll get some of these samples in the swaps and get to see some things. But definitely love the Happy Forest Friends. All right. The pine cone one. Yes, this is Marilyn. That's the one. I mean, this die is amazing because you make these little tiny pine cones that you layer. See, look at it. You layer them up there, and they look so. I mean, it kind of looks real. Even the cardstock when you use shaded spruce, I love it. It looks real. Put it on your card. Now I'm loving these like stitchery things and all this. I have the different one called Borders to Backgrounds. This is returning. I love when you just can make these cute little backgrounds with all of these stamps. Super fun. Mary, you're not late. Hello, Mary. R. So you're not late. You just go back and watch it later. I'm already on page 48. So kind of like halfway. Well, no. Well, the back is kind of a review. So I probably am halfway through the content part. And then the back is like a review of a lot of these. Like you're going to get to see pages of these bundles in bigger detail. Now this is kind of, the Pure Magic is kind of neat for, tween ages. With the dragon, I just think, and the Little Mermaid and everything. And I guess, what would we call this when you have a horse with wings, but it's not a unicorn because there's no unicorn. See if anyone knows the name of a horse with wings like that. But had a legendary birthday. I think that's really neat. This is going to be neat for those certain age kids, tweens. And, of course, these little, for babies, the elephant parade. I mean, how stinking cute is the elephant parade? So are we going to, Kathy and I, we do our own little swaps sometimes. I hope if you got the elephants, you swap some with me. Because I didn't get the elephants, but I'd love to have a sample. Oh, my squirrels are back. These are already on low inventory because these are returning from the last holiday catalog. And I think people saw this sample and had to get it, right? Because these little bags that we have that you can stamp onto, these new little bags, they're called Peekaboo Treat Bags. Look how cute it is when you stamp the little leaves and put the nuts inside and you put nuts about you. So I think that's why this is on low inventory. People are like, I got to get the squirrels. I already have this. Super adorable. I did many videos on the squirrels. I probably could have done a whole series on them. So in the fall, we'll be doing more projects with those cute squirrels. I love this one here, Glad We're Friends. And the little, I'm blown away by you with the little dog, dog with the fan. I think this is hilarious. That makes the whole set. And of course, these are little, this is cute too, but that makes the whole set. And then we've got the grandkid that's returning. So that's new. This is returning from last holiday catalog, and this is returning. All right, another new one by my side. Cute little, you can do some cute little coloring. We have these skin tone blends, and you can make, different skin tones and make lots of little friends and look in all different ways. It's going to be super cute. One happy family. I love that Well Done came back because this is one of my favorites, and I still have loads of that Whale of a Time Designer Series paper because it was 6x6. I love 6x6 paper. I totally stocked up on that. And so I use the well done a lot. Just, you know, just for little cute things, right? For cute little thank you gifts. Well done. Okay, this is a Party Puffins. Returning. Cute one. Last year I did some in-color Party Puffins with the in colors. Maybe I'll try that again with the new in colors. I think these will lend themselves well to Party Puffins, making them in colors. So I might try that again. This is Peekaboo Farm. I have it, but hardly used it. I don't know why I haven't used it because it's super cute. But I guess it just has. You have to build the scene a little bit. I think I did it with maybe I was gonna do it with the Give It a Whirl, but never got around to it. But this is a nice one for the Give It a Whirl. You can put the little animals coming in the circle. This is my favorite. So out of all the things, so what's your favorite thing you've seen, or if you already have a catalog or something you've ordered, what's your favorite? This is my favorite. It's called This Birthday Piggy. Why? Because this artist has like my kind of style. It's just adorably cute, and this goes with this little piggy that I have, a different retired stamp set. I just think it's so fun, right? Like he's wallowing in the mud. This little piggy says, "Happy birthday, enjoy the ride," with the little scooter. I mean, the little piggy with the birthday cake. So I'll be doing something with that set and seeing what I can pull out my retired one too and see how the little pigs go together. Go to your happy place and stay there all day. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's like he's in the mud. Go to your happy place and stay there all day. I love whimsical things. And it's telling you if you like more whimsical things, it's saying to look at the Sit, Stay, Relax. And I did order that. That's a host stamp set. Need to play with that more. Abigail Rose. This one is so, I can't believe how popular it is. Like, there's already hoodies. You can buy hoodies and posters and all this stuff on our website. Look, we have all these like logo products based around Abigail Rose. So if you love the floral pattern, you can get a beautiful, nice fitted hoodie and all these things to go with it. Some folders to go with this. Some, like I said, a poster to decorate your craft room. I think this is going to be popular. It's not something I'm going to get personally, but the paper for Abigail Rose will be in my Designer Series paper share. One thing I like about this is that you can stamp onto the ribbon. That's really nice. Let's turn the page. Potted Geraniums Bundle. I'd missed that last time, probably because of all the flowers, but you know I did love this one. But this one has this Eden's Garden we did a whole workshop series on. I loved how we had specialty paper that went with this. And I still have some of that paper, and you might have some of that cotton paper. Okay, it's called a Pegasus. Thank you. I didn't know what the name of that thing was. So in case you guys are wondering, because I'm all over the place, that's a Pegasus there. Sometimes I ask questions and then it gets back to them a while later. But thank you all for helping. Yeah, the cute pig, right? Everyone's talking about the pig. Maryland, yep. Potted plants are so popular. Yes, I know, right? But this is the one we did a workshop series on, and this Eden's Garden works really well with like foils, just different kinds of gold foils and things. And there's a beautiful wreath die in there. You can see how the vellum, they did some, it looks like layering vellum and some cardstock. So the in-color shimmer vellum just retired, but you can still, if you have it, make some things with that. Oh, the happy hedgehogs. Let me see if my hedgehogs are nearby. I love my little glue dot box made with the hedgehogs. I'm just looking. Here we go. This is what Kathy made. Isn't that cute? So that's your little hedgehog. And this is a box of glue dots. So it's a glue dot holder. Fun. So that's returning, and there's a little punch to go with the hedgehogs. All right, Big Hooray. I love the big sentiments. Very nice. This one's returning, Count on Me. This one I might get because even though there's only 2 sentiments on it, I mean, instant card, right? Instant card. When you have a giant sentiment, you just stamp it on and you're good to go. You don't have to do much else, I mean. Okay, Lovely You. I do love this bundle. I worked with it a lot last year because it has, there's like some sentiments that, here it is, You're My Person. I use this You're My Person sentiment all the time. I think that's really cute. Plus, I just like how you can just put little sprigs and flowers all over everything. And then we have more plants. Plentiful plants. All right, now we are Stepping Stones. What's this? Stepping Stones. Huh, I kind of missed this one before, honestly. All right, I'm going to read this because I missed it. An obstacle is often a stepping stone. Wow, these are just famous quotes. Okay. Great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. I like this. Okay, so these are quotes, and then it says who quoted it and everything. And then here's some girl power here. Stronger together. I remember seeing this one. This one came out. Oh, wait, no. Where did I see this? It says it's new. It's saying it's new, but I saw it before. So I'm not sure where I saw it. I think I saw it when I went to like on an event in Hawaii last year. When I won the incentive trip, I think they made something with this because I definitely saw this before it came out. Maybe I saw it in the PDF of the catalog. But this is cool because oh, look, that's even better colored. Wow, look at that sample. How did I miss this whole page? Probably because I skipped it because of the flowers. Okay, here, look at this. Look at this sample of how you can color those ladies. Wow, that would be a neat, like, for those that are demonstrators, like a neat thing to do in a workshop. I think that's like empowering. That's really nice. All right, Awash in Beauty. I do love this color combination because we got my brights there. You got like the Granny Apple Green is a really nice bright green. That's going to be really pretty paper. And then you got your True Beauty bundle. And what I like about this True Beauty bundle is there's this lattice on there. Really beautiful. Look at that. You can cut that out in gold. So this is called a Wash and Beauty Suite. So what would be the other product? Probably these pearls, let's see. It says, yeah, iridescent pearl jewels. Because like I said, there's always the bundle and then there's paper. And then in this suite, there's the jewels. Very nice. Nature's Harvest is back. Okay, but it's 10% off and it's not new. So why is that? Maybe because it was just in our recent catalog. Maybe that's why. But, this one's returning as well. So maybe because that one's been around a while, it's not 10% off when you get the die in the bundles. But this one looks like Nature's Harvest. That's good. Because I'm pretty sure, since it's not new, it's usually not 10% off. But I'm glad it is 10% off. Threw It Together. Wow, look at all these great sentiments. So if you're new to stamping, I recommend, and you just want to make some cards, I recommend getting some nice pretty papers and some sentiments. And then all you need to do is stamp your sentiments and use some paper and you're good. You're good to go. All the other stuff we do is icing on the cake. Okay, so I think having a lot of sentiments will just get you through. And when you give people homemade cards, they're going to feel so special. All right, look at this one. So this is the fish, a fish and a wish bundle. So these fish, right? This one is going to be a sea of thanks. This is going to be really nice. I could see this like maybe for Bible journaling and things because of the shapes of the fish, right? This reminds me of like loaves and fishes and things, right? And then I can also see it just for like sort of nautical things, having the different shapes fish and sort of abstract shapes of fish. Okay, so I think that's going to be nice. And so is this here. I thank God every time I think of you, hope anchors the soul. Under his wings you will find refuge. This is nice. So I guess this would be our religious spread, it looks like to me. Oh, it's called, I'm in the love, thanks, and support section. Olive branch. Oh, wow, that's great. Sorry, and you give them an olive branch. Wow, this is fun. I don't know about you, but every time I look through the new catalog, I see something different. So, yeah, really nice. Hello, Florence. Thanks for joining in. And Linda is here too. Hello, Linda. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, so Diana is requesting from Kathy a tutorial on the glue dot holder. So feel free to do one in the VIP group. Or, I mean, do it on YouTube if you want. If you have a YouTube channel, but if for us, do it in our group. Hello, Jane from Scotland. We'd love to see you make that. All right, amazing silhouettes. This is back again. Forever Fern. I love this. This is on low inventory. It's a very popular stamp set. To me, Forever Fern reminds me of this new one. And I already have Forever Fern, and I use it a lot. And I also like Flowers of Friendship. It's returning. I like it because there's a punch to go with it. Excuse me. But the reason I got this one, the Nature's Prince, the whole suite, is because it reminded me, or it just, I knew it would go well with this, like what I already had. And wait till you see the embossing folder to go with that. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, Honeybee Home. I had this. I gave it out as a prize. All right, so Marilyn's saying her ScanNCut mat is like new. She just did a resticking to it. So you're watching, yeah, Linda's saying she has her catalog on her lap as she's going through this Blessings of Home bundle, right? And every time you have it on your lap or whatever, and you're looking through it, you're like, now I need that. So like I've already just like spent like $200 more just by talking to you guys. I mean, just the things I want, I'm saying. The things I didn't notice before that I now want that are, as I'm going through this with you, I'm like, wow, okay, I want that too. Okay, this paper should be coming up soon. Perfectly penciled paper. Okay, this is perfectly penciled paper. I think I'm just going to show you that now because I haven't shown you paper in a while. Let's just show you the perfectly penciled paper because it's right here on this page. 76. Dun-dun-dun. I have it here. And I've already seen, I sent some samples to my team just for fun. And they started coloring them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So like this paper is going to be fantastic to cut out, fantastic to color. It's called Perfectly Penciled. It's just black and white paper. You can't go wrong with it. So this is definitely part of my Designer Series paper share. You'll be able to sample this paper. It's 12 by 12. So you get 2 sheets of what I'm showing you. And the sheets are double-sided, so let's flip it around and see the other side. Fun patterns. I think that's going to be gorgeous just to cut out with the ScanNCut, and then just, because look at those clear lines. I think I need to make that. I know I have a bunch of stuff on my agenda to do tutorials for, but this definitely we need to do a tutorial on cutting this out and seeing what we can make with it. Simply gorgeous. Hello, Yvonne. Oh, don't worry, you're not late. I'm probably only halfway through now. I keep saying halfway. That's so you guys don't leave me. That you think I'm halfway through. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not lying. I'm in my head, I'm more than halfway through. But you just never know. Because as you can see, I get easily distracted. All right, Speedy Recovery. That's really nice. Little box of tissues. And then here's a nice Full of Love. And this flower there reminds me of the Flowers of Friendship that we just saw a couple pages back. Look at the little shape of that flower and look at the shape of that flower. They're the same kind of flower. So that's kind of neat. And then, of course, I have inspired. Well, I did have inspired. I think, Linda, you won Inspired Thoughts, right? So you have Inspired Thoughts. How do you get the catalog? So Linda, if you're in the U.S., right, I could send you one. If you're in another country, you could download it from our website, right? So it just depends on where you're at, how you get the catalog. But just if you sign up for my newsletter, all of you guys got a PDF yesterday. And even if you didn't get the one in the mail yet. Yeah, I know. Tina's like second mortgage, right? I know. So good morning, Tina. Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff we want from here. Anyway, this is a really cool, Inspired Thoughts is really cool because it has your Christmas sentiment as well. I just love that. Okay, this one. I got to show you this paper. Oh my goodness, this paper is awesome. At first I was like, wow, what, I don't know. Let me just tell you, I was kind of like, this paper's boring when I first saw it. When I first saw the paper, I was like, it's not very colorful. It's like yada, yada. And then I went crazy and I saw the ephemera inside. These 2 sheets of punch-out pieces. Then I was like, now this is cool paper. So I got extra because I thought this is really useful. So this is called He's the Man Collection. And it has your bundle, with awesome dies that cut out all these sentiments, your stamp set, your designer series paper, and then it has your little embellishments. All right, this is amazing. This is specialty paper. Now, this I'm not putting in the regular designer series paper share, but I am putting it in the specialty share where you get like 5 sheets of it. And then I'll add a couple little pieces of ephemera, but it's going to look different for each of you. So you see what I mean? I was looking at the paper when I did my first unboxing, and I was like, oh, how exciting. And I was like, I can never hide my emotions. And I was like, this is kind of boring, right? And it had just a couple colors on it. I mean, there's the cute little pigs for barbecue. And then I saw this page, and I was like, okay, that's cute. It's kind of like classy, right? You could be like, you're a classy guy, right? That kind of paper. And I was like, okay, another plain side. Wait for it, wait for it. Then I saw some cars, and I'm like, okay, cars are cool. But again, it's just kind of a Cajun craze color, and you're like, all right, no big deal. And then I had this paper, and I'm like, okay, well, come on. Right? And then I saw this, and I was like, oh my goodness, look at how awesome this is. So this is not like paper like you're thinking of. These are little punch-outs. This whole thing is it's a whole thing of ephemera. So these sheets punch out. So if you get my specialty add-on, I'm not really doing the deluxe paper share. I'm doing designer series paper share, and then I'm doing a little add-on. And when I do the add-on, I'm going to give you little samples of this ephemera. But you're not all going to get the same ones. So you're going to get 5 little sheets, and then you're going to get a little sampling of this. I didn't put it in the regular paper share because it's called our specialty paper. But look at these little RVs. Super cute. So I did love this page. I've always loved this page. You know, and there's a stamp set like you're a happy camper, right? But this is wonderful. So we have Best Dad. We got you can use this for, Father's Day. And you got your Flippin' Awesome. You could put that on the page behind with this behind it. So you could do your Flippin' Awesome and then put the little barbecue paper behind it. But I also thought, what was I going to say? Something about this one, Happy. Here we go. I thought that would be something that this Brood for You is going to go really well with this paper. Because this stamp set is a standalone. I'm sure I'll get to the page soon. But this is Brood for You. These little things are going to go well with that. So I'm excited about this paper. Even though when I first opened it, I was like, seriously? I was like, what is going on? There's just a few colors. Now, when you have this masculine paper, you're not going to have many colors. But that ephemera is great. You can get ephemera in different places, but what's great about our ephemera packs are all these pieces of paper is they're all going to coordinate. The colors are going to coordinate. So when you make something with the cardstock and everything's going to go well together. Okay, so that's what's really nice. And then this is a returning little set sail bundle with the little punch, the little sailboat punch. And Campology. Of course, this Campology is going to go really well with this paper, especially that little RV sheet. And I have like family members that are vagabonds. They just stay on the road, right? More than their home. Or the road is their home. So this is going to be, it's like, the problem would be, where do you find an address to send them something when they don't even have an address? They live on the road, right? Wildlife Wonder. That's neat. Okay, here we go. I already have this one, Whiskey Business. It's really fun to color with the So Saffron blends, and then you put the pool party on the glass, and then you can use Wink of Stella to make it look glassy. So now I'm going to do the Brood for You and see what I can come up with for that one, and some Wink of Stella. And there is some other stuff, like some glossy things you can make on your cups to make it more, more glossy, 3D looking. And then the tech support, I didn't really notice the tech support before. And that's kind of like what I do. So like I always like help people with tech support. So that's, sorry to hear you have a virus is hilarious. Right? I mean, not hilarious considering all that's going on in the world, but I mean with the little computer, in the computer context. And then here, you auto-complete me. You are the one to my 0. Oh, that's cute. You capture my heart. Yeah, this is cute. I'm not a robot. I do like the little tech support thing. I'm sure they're going to be bigger than, the way they look there. All right, moving along. And we have Grassy Grove. It's just back. Nice scene builder set. Better Days is going to be super cool with the coloring. Ooh, 2-step stamping. Look at that. That's going to be nice. Look, you can stamp that inside these lines, and it's probably nice and big with the window. Our friendship is a whole vibe. Wow. All right, now I'm going to be putting, well, what am I going to do? Get out of wish list? No, my wish list is too big. But definitely I think I want to get that now. I really like that. Adventurous Journey with the little kayaker is pretty cool. I mean, look how you can look down and see the kayaker from the top. And you get the little koi pond down there. Very nice. Oh, I like the sample where they did something with the layering diorama dies. Okay, Bamboo Beauty is back, and it's going really nicely with this here, Wild and Sweet, which is new. Right, because we got your pandas and your koalas. Oh, how cute. A little raccoon. I do love this. Look at these great examples. Okay, these dies are pretty interesting. I don't know how I didn't really notice those. Split card textures dies. Page 174. We'll have to look on page 174. Split card textures. That's pretty neat. And then I have a stamp set already like this from before that's retired with the little tools. So I do like to whip that every once in a while when I need masculine cards. So I'm not going to get this because I have something just like it. But if you don't have something just like it, it's really neat to have a little tool, tool set for some masculine cards and things. Awesome. All right. Heron. Yep. So we got the heron habitat. Wow, that's really nice. And of course, oceanfront. So I have a couple examples of the oceanfront that I've been playing with recently. On my channel, I showed how to make this. So I have one of the things I do on my YouTube channel is an Ink It Up series where I show you how to ink up cards. And for this one we used the Stamparatus. And we used some Flowering Fields paper, which is in the mini catalog. So this is the Flowering Fields paper, but on the back of it, the Petal Pink and Pool Party section look like little clouds. So this is called Oceanfront. This is Balmy Blue, Pool Party for the ocean. Then I used Balmy Blue for the sky, Pool Party, Night and Navy for the little things, the little seagulls. And then I used Sahara Sand, Gray Granite, and some little faux sea glass shapes down there, and some Old Olive. So I showed how to make these on the channel. And that's using the stamp set. So it's kind of like when you see something like this, you're like, why would I get a bunch of blobs? Why would I buy stamps with a bunch of blobs on them? Well, those blobs can turn into cards like this. So that's why. All right. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, Treasured Kindness. That's neat. That looks like a little, it kind of looks like a little bonsai tree or something. Oh, no, I see what you do. You put the little tree and the tree stump. I'm spitting on my catalog. And then you put the little branches on top. So this is also a 2-step stamping set. Didn't really notice that one before either. Sun prints. Ooh, where do you see sun prints? All right. Ready for some sun prints. Oh, my goodness. I was like thinking this is like too much blue when I saw it. But I do love the stamp set. And then when I put them together in my samples, hey, it's not too much blue after all. You can see that there's like Pacific Point, Night of Navy, Starry Sky, and Gray Granite. So this paper is, the reason I have so much of this is because we were only limited to 2. When demonstrators were allowed to pre-order, which is one of the great things about being a demonstrator, but we were limited to 2. But then when I got the suite, I was able to get another pack. So that's why I was able to share some of these with my team and all, and make so many cards. So I'll show you my cards. But that is unbelievable. I mean, this paper is unbelievable. The level of detail, it's just, whew. And then the other side is like that. So now can you imagine for scrapbooking and nice layouts? And these are just going to make nice card background. Look at these and how nice these are going to look for skies and things. This little clouds and skies. if you want to use the other side. Okay, and we have this little splatter paper with the stripes. Oh, super nice. So Jane is saying she loves the puffins. Okay, thank you, Frida. Okay. All right. Little dots, super nice. And then another just cool, gorgeous piece. I just love this paper. So I stocked up on that. That will be in the regular paper share, so you'll get samples of this. So what I do is I cut it down into 6x6 for shipping purposes and for sampling purposes. So every time I get 4 people to order a paper share, I'm able to order another set of paper. And then what I do is I cut up the paper, and you get 1/4 of a pack of paper. So you get 12 sheets of this. Like you'll get 2 sheets of like this, and you'll have both sides to use. So you'll have lots of options. So that's what a paper share is. Again, the link is in the description for more details about that. Only in the US I can ship it to, right? I love this. Now I've got to show you some samples. I bought the Nature's Print, which is a gorgeous etched rubber. Look, I've used it all. This one I went kind of crazy on. I used it all. Oh, I almost used every stamp in here except for one. So what I made with it is in my bucket of crafty goodness. And I must show you the Fern embossing folder. Okay, so this Fern 3D embossing folder is part of the suite. Look how thick this embossing folder is. It's just really thick. Well, you're gonna see samples made with it. So that's what I'm about to show you, and I have to sort of tilt it to show you how cool the embossing folder is. So at first I was like, that's just too much blue, but now I'm embracing the blue because it just, and I'm using silver foils, which we have a silver foil set, and that's what I'm using. And this little die is part of this Nature's Prints bundle. That die. Sometimes I stamped onto white paper. Sometimes I stamped onto gray granite, the piece of gray granite. And this one has some wink. I did use the Fern 3D embossing folder. Then I used Wink Estella on it to make it shine even more. So I used some of this little, what's it called? The mesh ribbon for behind here. And I was like, oh, that kind of goes with the silver. And I did a little bit of inking with my blending brushes. And this one I'll probably do a tutorial on because it's a lot of stamping. It's a lot of fun. We'll do a tutorial on this bundle, but this one's definitely fun because I can do a whole background stamp. A background stamp, and then I can layer up with some dies. So this is embossing the Designer Series paper back there. Okay, here's another example of embossing. For this example, what I did is I embossed the piece of paper. I first glued the sentiment onto the paper. And then I embossed the whole thing together. So this was embossed with the paper behind it. So you could see that fern texture. And then I used my blending brushes to color a lot of these pieces. So you get a different, here, just so you know what this is called, Sun Prints. This is a suite that you might want to get the whole suite, right? Yeah, so Erica F is saying Stampin' Up! DSP is unbelievable, right? It's unbelievable. And like the artists, they actually paint, and I mean, what a job, right? They actually have artists working there, and they paint things, and then sometimes they photograph their paintings and turn it into paper. So it's just amazing. Yep, Tina, we all need a bigger craft room, I know, right? I mean, it's unbelievable. Okay, here's another one. And then my favorite one. So this one is my second favorite one because of the way the cardstock embosses with the foil. But then when I tried it with the silver foil, I was like, oh my, the silver foil. Now you can see what the Fern 3D embossing folder is all about. So I'll do something on YouTube with this embossing folder. It's just so easy to use. So that is what I made with Sun Prints so far. Just getting started. Sun Prints Suite, Nature's Prints bundle. I was going to do a workshop series on it, but I have already too many planned in the head. But maybe I will, but maybe I won't. But I'm thinking I'm just going to do Tea Boutique next, and we'll see how far I get. All right, this one is called Wisteria Wishes Bundle. And this one is called Botanical Layers Bundle. And I do have something made with this. Let's see. Well, I didn't really make it with the whole bundle, but I did make... I just started using the vellum. So in this pack of vellum, you get like printed vellum, and then you get some vellum that's not printed. And I was just experimenting with my In Color Designer Series paper and embossing the vellum. The little pack of vellum that you get with all those little sheets. I'm just showing you what I've been experimenting with embossing the vellum. Here's some embossed with the Hive 3D embossing folder. So I did some for my swaps. I did some sentiments. I just don't know if they're... I don't think I have any cards. I am waiting on my swaps in the mail, and then you're going to get to see my card I made. But I made like little thinking of you cards, like, and embossed them. And then I put different... Let's see, I don't think I have any left. I think I tried to make one for this video. Yes, I do. I do have one. I do have one. Okay, so what I did is I used the vellum from here, from this Botanical Layers vellum. I embossed the vellum. Oh, well, first I put the Designer Series paper onto the vellum. Then I embossed the whole thing with the Hive 3D embossing folder. Then I used these new stitch-shaped dies. And that's how I got that card. So yeah, so I did make another one for the purposes of this video, because I'm still waiting on my swap. So anyway, this is really neat. Thinking of You is where I got that sentiment from. So that's what I've done with this layer. So I haven't worked with these stamps yet, but I did use this, and I used the vellum. So that's my example. I do things in different ways. Like sometimes I use products in different ways that you wouldn't even think of. Waterfall Canyon, that looks pretty neat. It's another scene builder stamp set. So thank you. I like using up my scraps, Erica. Yeah. I like, well, they weren't even scraps. I made them like that, but I like using up scraps. I like these scene builders. Mountain Air, Waterfall Canyon. These are all going to go really well together. And then, of course, our Jar of Flowers is back. And I used to make a lot of shaker cards with the jars, the shaker card domes. All right, the garden birdhouses, super cute. Color and contour bundle. I'm going to show you these when I get to the page where I talk about this paper, but just a quick peek, okay? At this pile, I'll show you when I get back here to host rewards. But look at this. This is the color and contour die. This little die, so awesome. And these other bigger dies. So I'll show you this pile of cards when I get to it. We just got to move along. I'm going to pick up my pace. I did order this whole suite, or I think I did. If not, I'm going to. Okay, and this one might be one of my workshop series. So after Tea Boutique, I'm thinking of doing this one because I can do seasonal things. Like we can do something for winter, spring, summer, fall type with the season of chic. I think that's how we say it, chic. It's just super cool. So I'm gonna see how I feel when I get it, because the colors, if they're kind of muted colors, but what makes me happy more about this is being able to do like baby wipe technique and background stamping and all that. So I'm not super thrilled with the colors, but I do love the bling of the gold paper. I do love the Specialty Designer Series paper. I love anything with bling in it. And I like this abstract sort of stamps. So I'm going to see how I feel about it, because when I do a workshop series, I have to sustain myself over time, and I have to be able to like do something that lasts and keeps me happy for a while and keeps all you guys happy. And I usually do about 10 projects because I delve really into things. So speaking of which, I'll show you what we just started this series here, Waves of Inspiration. So this one is going to be nice, this Lighthouse Point. I've had questions about this embossing folder. They said the question was, like this one here does not look anything like on the page where it says 176. So let me just show you this and kind of at an angle. And then when we get to 176, we'll see it again. These are little clouds with textures on them. They're textured clouds. So that embossing folder, it doesn't look, so you want to see how it looks here as opposed to how it looks in the picture on 176, because this is a better idea of what it does. So I've started this workshop series on Waves of Inspiration, and on part 1, which we did in April, we started the series in April and it'll go through May. I'm going to start working on it soon. As you can imagine, I'm busy with the catalog launch, so I didn't get to do as many tutorials as I wanted. But we made these bookmarks with the little pelican on them. And that was before, I wanted to make sure I made those first. I usually do bookmarks in the last part of my series. But since the fancy tag topper punch just retired, I started with these. And then we made this card. So this is what we did in part 1. And this is a panel card similar to the one I showed you earlier that I made with Oceanfront. It's the same exact design. So I taught how to make this on YouTube, and I taught how to make this on YouTube. So it doesn't matter what products you have. You can still watch my workshop series on YouTube and get ideas on how to make things. So this is something else that I taught on YouTube already, and it's called the baby wipe technique. That's how to make that wave in the background. And then I did a tutorial on how to cut out your own sentiments. Here's another example of the waves of inspiration. Oh, I forgot I had all these cards. There's some more of those. I need to send some cards. These are some more that I've made with the Good Feelings stamp set that we talked about earlier. I did not know these were hiding here. And then here's some Good Feelings again. And then this one is Good Feelings, and this one's Good Feelings, and this one's Waves of Inspiration. So that happy birthday looks way different, right? When you put it on that paper versus this. So there was workshop, or there was kits, the one with Waves of Inspiration. Now I've closed the registration for that, for those kits. But contact me if you're still interested, because maybe you bought this already and you didn't know about my workshop series, because I might do it as sort of an add-on when I do the tea boutique. All right, that one I have here, but I just did it. I only can open up things for a couple weeks because I don't want to live at the post office and trying to do mail when I want to have time to craft. So I don't open up my workshops for very long. So if you're interested in workshop series, designer series, paper shares, joining my team, and all kinds of more information about Stampin' Up, then definitely go to the first link in the description of this video and join my mailing list. I thought this watercolor shaped stamp set is awesome. I can't wait to start playing with it, but I haven't played with it yet. But what appealed to me about it is that it's distinctive, so like the shading is built into it. And what I really liked is that it goes with these dies. And it goes with the stitch rectangle dies, which I have. It goes with the layering circle dies, which I have. It goes with the double oval punch, which I have. Right? So I just like the coordination of having all of the stuff that goes with what I already have. And then I didn't notice all these cute little birds before. They're adorable, how it's two-step stamping. So if you know somebody likes birds, and that's really cute with the birds on the little branch and everything, that's going to be really cute. All right, this one's back. Beauty of Friendship is back. That's nice. Artistically Inked is returning. Dragonfly Garden's been around for a few years. There's still a Dragonfly Punch. I'm glad to see that came back. It's called Dragonfly's Punch, 153. I'm very glad to see that came back, because I still use that a lot, my Dragonfly. And there was paper I used to have too. The circle could be a moon. Okay, good point. The circle could be a moon, and you could then even do half moons. So you could, yeah. So cool. Yeah, right. I hope you guys are noticing different things. Like now that we are going through this together, like I'm noticing different things, and gives you different perspectives. Wildflower Path. It's saying it's not new, but I honestly don't remember seeing it. That's weird. This one I know is it was in our last annual catalog called Hand Penned. And I've done a lot, I haven't done a lot of samples myself, but at the bottom of this pile of cards that I was going to show you, I'll just show you those. These were made this is the card that inspired me to make my designer series paper cards. And this is from Hattie, my team leader. She's my upline. And then this is Judy. She's one of my co-team members. And they made these things with Hand Penned. And the reason I have them in this pile is when I open these cards, you're going to see why I have them in this pile, because these cards inspired me to go get this scallop contour dies, and then they inspired me to make designer series paper cards. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love this paper. All right, I'm ready to show you this prettiest paper. The prettiest paper, you're going to think it's the prettiest paper. You're probably going to be your favorite paper. It's maybe my second favorite. But, oh my goodness, the Brights collection is gorgeous. So this is Hues of Happiness. And it's just features all these really bright colors. Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Pool Party, Night of Navy, and Fresh Freesia. Look at this. It's a painting, and then it's like a painted texture. And then in the back has this cute little repeating patterns. Oh, you guys are still talking about those shapes. I think this is going to be popular. I know, right, Marilyn? She's saying I love this paper. Oh, so is Frida. Frida's saying it too. I love the colors. I've already been playing with it. I've used it as backgrounds. Now, I didn't get the whole suite because I didn't need any more flowers. But I said when I got the paper for my sample, I was allowed to order it ahead of time. I started saying, self, I wonder if I can cut it out with my ScanNCut. These big flowers. And sure enough, it worked like a dream. And I tried a few different patterns, especially these. Now, I did need to use the pencil trick a little bit because these were a little bit, a little bit of white parts. But we got them to cut out. And here is the example of that. I used, the stamp set I used for these was the Nature's prints because, like, again, I didn't have, let me put the paper under here so you can see the whole suite. I didn't have this stamp, I didn't have these stamps here in this suite here. So I used the hello there and the different things from the Nature's prints. But here are my examples. And let me just take a sip of water. I'm doing a lot of talking. A heartfelt thank you. Here are some little square cards. Oh, but I need to put something in the inside of those. So I did a bunch of stamps, and I went over these in my tutorial. So if you want to know how to cut out pattern paper with your ScanNCut, I did a tutorial on how to make these kinds of cards. So those examples are hues of happiness. These cards make me very happy. The colors make me happy. The pattern makes me happy. Here, this is my favorite. Well, we're going to put this in we're going to put this off to the side because it's my favorite. And it'll make you happy by looking at it. There you go. And this Hydrangea Heaven, lots of purples from, there used to be a paper that went with that had a lot of purple in it. This is returning. Willow Tree is very nice. That's new. I like the little bunnies too. You can layer it up. Places in the Heart. Huh, that's nice. Like a new baby card. Okay, In the Moment. So my team member Jade sent me this. Oh, there's that. This is that card. Remember that one I showed you earlier about the calendar? She had a calendar on there. So she made this card with the calendar, and she's using In the Moment there. Isn't that gorgeous? How it stands up. So there's the card. And so here's, you're always so good to others, be good to yourself. Okay, and then there's a die. This is the New Horizons Designer Series paper. And then the card is like a stand-up card. And I keep it on my little table behind me. Isn't that nice? So she made it with this one, In the Moment. I really like how she did that. Well, I can't say enough about the Hello Beautiful suite, right? I made so many things with this suite. And I hope you got to see some of those things in the workshop series that we just completed. We did some watercoloring and cards and lots of projects. And I sent some of those off already for prizes. Uniquely Artistic is really nice. It's a nice new one. All right, what about this? Alpha Best. Okay, personally, I'm not a fan of tiny little letters like that. But I like how they did this little numbers in the background like that. And I like how you can use it to write whatever you want. And I like how there's like extra special symbols. So what's going to be really interesting about this is that, I mean, I have to see how small this punch is, but you're going to be able to punch out the little letters, I guess. And let's see if you can see how small the punch is. There we go. You can write hi. That's going to be cool. So I can't wait to see what people do with this alphabet, with the little punch. See, it looks like a tiny little punch. But it's going to be interesting. Okay, here's what I was talking about. I've been making so many of my own stencils and, and my own mask And I did this, I designed this with a computer program. I did it with it's called Canvas Workspace. So I designed this. This is just a design with triangles and circle in the middle. So I welded shapes. So I did this like electronically. And then I was using it as a stencil as well. So like this. But then I just saw this was there. And what I like about this, I mean, I'm still going to keep using my things because I made them. But what I like about big giant background stamps like this is there's already like texture built into the stamp. So I thought that was cool. So I'm ordering this Rays of Light. It's on my wish list, the Rays of Light. Can't wait. All right, now I'm just going to look at the new ones. Butterfly Brilliance, we can't say enough about that. We did a workshop series last summer. And the other new one, I think I want to get out of this whole page. I already have the Butterfly Brilliance, and I want to get this one, Tropical Hideaway, because that just like super cool. I mean, look at that, super cool. And I think that's going to go good with some other abstract something. Maybe it's not abstract. There's this other paper in the mini catalog that's going to go really well with. And of course, I have Dry Brush. I already have this one, but those are my two new ones on my wish list. Ka-ching, ka-ching, and I already have Stack Stone. I like that too. Maybe I need to do something on just using background stamps with the Stamparatus. That would be cool. All right, just so you know where we're at, we're almost done. Okay, now we really are way, way more than halfway done. And we are more like more than 3/4 done. All right, so we're getting there. This one is, this page here should say, this one here, Heavenly Hollyhocks? What in the world? Maybe that's the name of the flower. Heavenly Hollyhocks. That's a cute name. That's a cute stamp set. All right, this one, limited edition. The reason I put stickies all over it is because that little symbol that's on this page all over the place, last time I was doing a live, YouTube cut me off because that little symbol was on the page. But so I'm not going to stay very long on that page, even though I put sticky notes on top of it. I love this gorgeous layout of our colors. I think that's really nice the way they did this. I can just imagine the concept artist just like coming up with this beautiful design all over the table. So it just kind of shows our color coordination. Yes, seriously, it cut me off. And Tina, I had already gone through the whole catalog. Yes, seriously, they cut me off. Like my video it just disappeared. Like it cut me off, it knocked my video off, and then I couldn't even access it. Like it went to this like hidden state, and they completely, like I couldn't even use the video. I had to start all over. And you know what my voice is going through now. So guys, if I get cut off again, I'm gonna just be like, good night. I'm not going to start over. In another day I would, because I have to give my voice a rest. But I was already like way through the catalog, and it's like the symbol was on the screen, and I didn't have it covered with a sticky note, and they cut off my whole video. Like not delete it, just cut it and put it in the hidden state. And these are our color collections. If you're interested in sampling all of the cardstock that we have at Stampin' Up, every color, current color, then you can join my cardstock share, and you'll get a full piece of each cardstock. And I only do that once a year, and it's open for just a few more days. Because after that, poke a fork in me. I'm done with all the shares for a while, and I'm going to just have poke a fork in me. I'm done. I'm going to do the Designer Series paper share to the middle of the month, because I just opened that one up. But the cardstock share has been open, and I'm at the point where I'm not ordering any more cardstock. I'm done. I mean, this is it after a few days. And then I'm going to just work on the Designer Series paper share. Yeah, so Yvonne's saying she loves those background stamps. And hello, Sandy. No, Sandy, it's not like it's not they. When I say YouTube, it's not like a person did it. It's artificial intelligence. It's like a robot. So you can't get mad at that. It's like a bot, you know. It's programmed to, I did have samples of this to show you. It's programmed to like take things that aren't supposed to be up on there and cut them off. So it was just, it's just that sometimes people should check things, you know. I couldn't get it back, so I just had to start all over. But it wasn't any person. I wanted to show you a couple things about, these are our new ink colors. Okay, new ink color ink. New ink color re-inkers. I just got, the reason I'm showing you these for a reason. I'm showing you all these different parts of this. Okay, in color markers. Okay. All right, so what I'm about to show you now is what you do when you get all these. You get all these in colors. Now, one of the things you could do if you want all these, if you want the 5 in color ink pads, an entire pack of designer series paper, like this with the in colors, and you would like some in color grid paper, in color cardstock. If you want all that in colors for free, then you could join my team. And not only that, you get to pick out $125 worth of items and only pay $99. You get free shipping, and then you get all these free in color products. So check that out. And it's sign up for my newsletter, and then you'll get information about it. But anyway, this is a storage system. So we have this little storage system. I'm not going to like set it all up right now, but let's just do one. Let's just do one here. Like you take the bottom. These would all be in a stack, but they all stack up together like in the picture. Oh, it's stuck on the little. There's a little foam in there. So I just got a new little storage system because I need something for my new in colors. Okay, so we're just gonna put it like that. So we'll put the sweet sorbet up at the top, right? And then you get your little marker that goes in this little cubby like that. Okay, and then you have your little popper. My husband's gonna be like, "What did you do to the table?" Okay, you put your little topper on top of your little stack of inks. And that's your topper is where all your little re-inkers go. And you just craft all the crafty goodness. Is that cute or what? So that's how you store. That's the Stampin' storage system. I wanted to just point that out. And you can put your markers. I have some blends already in them. Well, most of them are in there, but this one I had to get another one because one of them got lost in the mail. But that's how you store your blends. So we have Stampin' storage system for blends, for ink, for markers, and for toppers. And then you even have a little cube here for ribbon. So if you want to build your collection over time, I recommend getting our storage system. It took me 3 years to get all the colors and all the storage system. That's how long it took me to collect it over time. But now I have it, and it really makes me happy. Every time I walk in my craft room and see all my colors and see all my stuff stored there, it makes me very happy because I have every color I need, and it's really fun. They're the new in color ribbons. Yeah, so you got some, so Sandy's saying. Okay, on page 122. 121. Let's see. On 120 to 121, let's see what your question is. Right, they're right here, and it's colored. So you're saying, okay, the bag's die cut. So they come in white. Oops. Isn't that neat? She colored them. The people colored them. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, super, super cute. Oh, so someone was asking. I'm sorry, you were just answering someone. Okay, I got you. They're probably asking about that in this. So they're colored. I'm putting them in the deluxe share. I'm going to try to put one of those bags. Okay, more colors, more tools, more things. Here's what I was talking about. These decorative mask. I definitely want to get, if I didn't already, the new decorative. They're called Artistic Mix Decorative Mask. Out of all the things I just kind of flipped through, these were not new. That's why I didn't spend time on these pages. There's no ends. There's nothing new. That means you already have a catalog probably from last year. These things have come back again. You know, so you may have seen all these items. This one here, Artistic Mix Decorative Mask. That's going to be cool. Look at all these different ways you can use embossing paste and sponges and blending brushes to color and make backgrounds. So I'm going to love that. And of course, one can never have enough Wink Estella. And here's our DSP. This is a new die. So that's that little cracker box die. And then here's all the paper I've been going over throughout the catalog. I think this is the only one I haven't shown you yet, is the one that's under here. Okay, so let's see. Kim, you missed the new masking paper. Thank you. Okay, 127, thank you. How come it didn't say N, or does it say N? She's saying there's an N. Where's the N? Sorry. All right. She's saying the masking paper on 127, I must point out, the masking paper. I'm trying to find it because I don't see it. Maybe I'm on the wrong page. But yes, there's masking paper for... All right, let's see if anybody's going to save me here with the page number. 127. That's what it says. I do remember seeing like something about having new masking paper, but now I don't. It's not on page 127. I mean, maybe it's on this page. Nope. All right. Well, I don't see it right now, but once I get it, now I need to put that on my list to get, because when I get the masking paper, it's probably just like I use painter's. It's the way I use painter's tape. You know, and it's used for masking off different sections. So it's probably over here somewhere. Yeah. I don't know. I can't find it right now, but I do know what you're talking about because I did see it at one point. We were having a discussion. Anyway, here's all the beautiful papers again. They'll be part of the paper share. And this paper I want to show you right here. Pretty prints. All the rest I've shown you throughout. Well, the ones I had. I mean, I've shown you throughout. Look at the pretty prints. Do you recognize this pattern? It is the same pattern you saw with Nature's Prints, but now you're seeing it with different colors. Is that gorgeous or what? So in here we have, what is it? Lots of different colors. I'm not going to read all the colors because of time, you know. But this is really nice. I like how we have all the different patterns again with different colors. Like I know this one is. That one's Blackberry Bliss. So in the paper share, when you get your 12 sheets of this, you're not all going to get the same patterns. Like somebody's going to probably get a little bit of that cut off. Oh, okay, 149. Okay. Okay, good. I haven't got to it yet then. 149. The new paper. Awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't have missed it if I saw an N. That's why I kept looking for, like, where's the N for the new? I remember saying to myself, I'm going to point out all the N's for the new items. All right, so that's called Pretty Prints. Lots of coordinating colors in the Pretty Prints. All right, and I already showed you perfectly penciled. And we've already shown you these. This is called In Color Designer Series paper. This is one of the free things in the starter kit, or you could just order it for $12. It's just one of the many things that we have in our In Color starter kit special. Okay, so if you're late to the party and you missed the beginning of my unboxing, that's when I talked about what I did with this Designer Series paper. And this is just one way you can decorate with it. In Color Designer Series paper is super cute. Okay, so I love having it. I want to get all the colors. It's on my wish list to get all the colors because we have it in not just In Color Designer Series paper. We have it in subtles and brights and neutrals and regals. So all our color collections have these same patterns. This is this year's patterns. So what retired recently are not the colors, but just the patterns of our former papers. And here's the host paper that you could get for free. When your order is over $150, you're going to be able to get host rewards. So that's really nice. You can use that 10% host rewards, and it goes up to, there's like a 14% level and a 16% level. You can use the host rewards to get free things. Okay, so one of the things I got for free, well, I had to pay $30 for this, so it wasn't really free. But now it's free because when I got it before the catalog launched, I had to pay for it. But from now on, I'm not going to pay for it anymore. I'm going to get it. I'm not going to pay the $30. I'm only going to pay the $18, but I'm not going to pay it because I'm going to use rewards. So from now on, when I do paper shares and things, I'm going to be able to earn these and get these as rewards. So the cards that inspire me, like here's my Uplines card. She made this card with Designer Series paper. And I thought, well, that's really neat. She made cards with Designer Series paper. And then my co-team member at one of my swaps, Judy, made this card with these scallop contour dies. So I said, I'm going to do that with the new paper. So I want to show you all these examples with this new paper. And I wasn't really a super fan of these colors, but boy, and here's that new layering vellum. And I was just happy with the patterns. I really like the patterns on these. I actually liked Pattern Party more. That was our last host paper that retired. But I sure do love the patterns on these. Look at these cute little kites. And super fun. So I showed how to make these on my YouTube channel already. And of course you can recognize that Good Feelings, or I already forgot the name of it. I think it was Good Feelings stamp set. From the time that I made, you know, that was that time when I got that in the mail for attending that event. They gave me that stamp set. This is just ombre, me doing the ombre thing with the blending brushes. Oh, I love the one with the little bicycles on it. So let's see what she's saying. Yeah, DSP. Oh yeah, you guys are all, I'm glad you guys are all figuring it out, helping each other. Yes, so Sandy, you can sign up for the paper share. Just look at the link in the description. That'll be up until the 18th because I haven't even ordered all the paper yet. So I'm going to order the paper. Every time I get 4 people to join, I have enough to get my order, and then I order some more paper. And then it gives me an excuse to add a few more things. Like I just found more things to add to my next paper share bundle. So 4 people join, I do a paper share, and then I start adding a few of my other items, and then I earn enough. Then I add some more stuff, and then I earn enough to get this as a reward, and then I'm able to put some of this in the deluxe. So that is a cute, this is my favorite, this bicycle paper. Super cute. Okay, so that's what you could do with that paper. And if you recall, the Pattern Party is the one that just recently retired, and that was also the host paper. All right, now, these are the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes, which I showed you earlier. I don't have these other things yet. I do have some slimline envelopes from before, but I don't have these other items yet. But when I get the chic, texture chic, whatever, Memories and More card pack and envelopes, I will do an unboxing, and you'll get to see those. Okay, Beyond Basic. Lots of different specialty papers. We won't go over those right now. But there's going to be, with they say N, the shimmer paper. I can open up that one, but the others I don't have with me right now. The shimmer, or I wasn't able to order them. But they're going to be in your, if you get the specialty sampler add-on, then I'm going to be able to sample some. You're going to be able to get some samples of some of these specialty papers. Boy, this is tight, tight, tight. All right, here we go. In color, ombre, shimmer paper. Wow, that gets that new paper smell when I flip it. There should be 5 colors. I'm only seeing 3. Oh, there's the 5th color. These two look so much alike. Starry Sky and Orchid Oasis look so much alike. Super cool. So that's called In Color Shimmer Paper. All right, let's move along. Wrap it up. And we're wrapping up things as well. So this is that paper. These are those Delicate Details treat boxes you saw earlier that were colored. That's pretty neat. Okay, so, and then some new embellishments are in the mix here. See if any of these are laying around. What do we have? I have just a couple of the new embellishments that I can show you. Okay, but yeah, new embellishments are always cool. But that's what these ones are. In Color Matte Decorative Dots. In Color Matte Decorative Dots. So that's going to be nice. Okay, I have, see, I want to get some of these flowers. They're pretty cool. There's those little bottles that go with that, Bottled with Happiness. Okay, this one is called number 4, Opal Rounds. Love Opal Rounds. This is with the In Colors that have been around since last year, right? The Pale Papaya, Fresh Freeze, 2021 to 2023 In Colors. Glad the brush butterflies are back. Okay, these little guys are from the rustic metallic ones. They're from this up here. From that He's the Man suite. Yeah, so hi Cherie. Yeah, the brads are back because we need them for the Give It a Whirl dies and stuff, right? Okay, bye Frida. Thanks for joining me today. And Okay, let's see. She was just saying she had to go. Okay, here are the ribbons. Beautiful, new and returning ribbons. And in here I have, the only thing I have up here to show is just like that twine pack. That's what the in color twine pack looks like. So we have new ribbons, returning ribbons. And then we have the Stamparatus tool. And there's the masking paper right here. That's the new paper we're talking about. Keep designated paper sections ink-free while using this mask paper. So it's adhesive backed, but it's probably like the adhesive equivalent of maybe like a sticky note or something. So maybe you can peel it off. So I'll play around with the masking paper, and now I need to remember to get some because I didn't get some in my first orders. I forgot all about it. So thank you for pointing that out. And, I can't wait to try all these new things. But pace yourself, guys, because we have a whole year. Now, all the things I showed you earlier in the catalog are a little bit bigger now. So like we saw this fish builder punch earlier, Fish-A-Wish bundle. Now you're going to see it in that you're going to see the punch bigger on back here. Now I like that. Now that you see this thank you example, I really like that best label better. Now that I'm seeing it with that. It does give it a better look when you're back here. So this part of the catalog now gives you that dies and punches way bigger, but it's still a repeat. So we've already done it. I'm just going through it quicker because we've already shown it to you. Now it's just showing it to you in a different view. So take note of all these tools that you might use to, over time, build your collection so you can die cut and emboss. We have 2 different size machines. A good way to get a machine is it's $125, this Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. But a good way to get it is for $99 is part of your starter kit. Because you can pick out $125 worth of items and pay only $99 and free shipping. So a lot of times I recommend that as the starter kit. Just get the emboss machine. But I'll do a couple sample starter kits. Yeah, there's a new magnetic cutting plate. I didn't order it yet. I'm holding off because I'm doing fine with my little sandwich system I have now and my little washi tape. But magnetic cutting plate's going to keep us from having to like use a lot of tape and everything, and it'll hold our dies down better. I'm hoping it works well. The last one, not so much, but we're going to see. And I do eventually plan on getting it. So there's some new bundles now. Stampin' Cut and Emboss bundles, which I like. You can check those bundles out on pages 158 and 159. And then here are some bundles that you could save 10% on when you purchase those together. I'm just going to flip through the bundles. And then I'll show you a couple of our new dies, which I don't have yet, but I'm waiting to get. Flip that page over. I hope this was as fun for you as it was for me. I'm just wrapping things up. I'm so excited about all these products. All right, so the new dies I wanted to point out. There are 2 new ones that I plan on getting. Cracker and Treat Box die, because it's this making those cute little boxes we saw made of designer stitch paper. The tag one was nice, but there's another 3D one. It's a little pocket something or other. So these are all these dies with better views from within the catalog. Here, mini pocket envelope. I think that's going to be cute for making little pocket envelopes for gift cards and stuff like that to put in your cards. And of course, a lot of our dies are returning. Since there are no tag topper punches right now, tailor-made tags is a good one to have. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate that. Okay, here are the new embossing folders. That's when I told you about the cloud. This is what I was talking about. See? Into the clouds. This looks way different than the way you saw it with that lighthouse card. So you might want to check out that. Okay, new embossing folders. Here's one. Cascading ruffles. Elegant eucalyptus. You saw the fern 3D. I showed you that. That was new. Into the clouds. Let's celebrate. These little ones, when you see them split like this, that means that they're good for the mini. They'll fit in the mini cut and emboss machine. Same with this one. Thanks and hello and wintry 3D. And this is going to be a new one. This is going to do die cutting and embossing. Twigs and Sprigs embossing folder and die. So I plan on getting that eventually as well. But I'm pacing myself, like I said. And just today, I've seen so many more things I want. All right, so when you host a party, if you want to like host a Facebook party, we could do that for you. Somebody on my team or I could help you, or more than just me. And you invite your friends, and it could be an in-person party, and you can look for a local demonstrator. But I'm saying if I did an online one and you invited your friends, and they placed orders using your code, and your orders got to $150 or more, you get 10% rewards. But even if you don't host a party and you get your orders up to $150 or more, you could still earn rewards yourself. So these are some of the rewards. Sit, Stay, Relaxed, a new stamp set. Guarding Grandeur, Begin with a Dream, and Design a Daydream paper. Now you don't have to pick these as your rewards, but only hosts are allowed to pick these. If your order gets up to a certain amount and you get your 10% rewards, you can pick whatever you want. Maybe you want the Hues of Happiness paper instead of one of these items. You can get whatever you want as your rewards. So that's just fun to know. All right, and we're done. Yay. The starter kit right now is $99 as it always is. But the difference between right now in the month of May and the other times is you still get to pick $125 worth of items. But right now you get the Designer Series paper for free, the pack of ink color Designer Series paper, the 5 colors of ink for free. So you get all 5 inks. You get a pack of ink color cardstock for free, a pack of ink color grid paper, and of course all your business supplies and a free paper pumpkin kit. So there's a really good special going on in May if you want to join. There's lots of perks in being a demonstrator, such as discounts, being able to pre-order, lots of professional development and events to go to, and lots of things to do, lots of fun to have with your team. And you could do it as a hobby or work toward building a business. Either way, it's all up to you. We support you either way. And that's the last part, philanthropic efforts from Stampin' Up. I enjoyed going through this 185-page catalog with you. That's how to order from it. If you see something you like, I hope you took notes, and you can search for it. The catalog is on, electronic version is on my Stampin' Up website, but of course you can fill out that form, and my customers, when they order, like I do put them on the list to get catalogs. And Paper Pumpkin subscribers are on the list to get catalogs. But after that, you can purchase them as part of when I do my kits. There's a little bit of an add-on if you want to get the catalog mailed, because it does cost a lot to ship and everything and to order. And I've already done the catalog mailing for this year. Not saying you can't get one. We'll talk about it. Let's put it that way. But we'll get you one somehow, some way. But there's definitely a PDF already there for you. That's all for now. This is the Papered Chef. Happy shopping. Have a great day.